this is Hans the Ramen Reader, and it's another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we got one we found at S-Mart. That's right, that's Shop Smart, Shop S-Mart. This is Dujosoo with their instant buckwheat noodles with sesame paste, and that sounds pretty good. Drain spout. Okay. So, it is Friday in my area deal, and I like that. I don't know what we're going to do this weekend. You can do it in here, but I'm doing it in the pot. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen. Why would I do it any other way? Yeah, buckwheat noodle. Going in the boil or the water to steep for 5 minutes. And watch it go. What we got in here? We got this. This is a spicy oil. This is black vinegar. This is a fork. I like forks. I won't use this fork, but I will show it to you. Ooh, very straight. Look at that. Linear. Interesting. Usually they'll have like this ooh kind of thing to it. This one doesn't. But yeah, this is the sesame paste. This is the black vinegar. It's a lot of black vinegar, guy. And then we got our spicy element. And then we've got our vegetable. I think it's just like onion and other. It comes with other, ladies and gentlemen. Other. But yeah, I had a fun thing happen this morning. I'm walking down the hill on my way out to Fascination and walking and such. And there was a duck and baby ducklings. I thought that was interesting. It reminded me of conversations I've had many times with many people asking, why don't we have more duck dishes in the United States? Is it because their ducks are just too freaking cute? Or is it just, that's just something, you know? I don't know. It's like, me and my buddy, the Reverend Dick Gazzini, he and I talk about foreign food quite a bit. He's spent a lot of time in different countries around the world, Middle East, Asia. He lives in Britain, and it's just like, we talk about seafood, and the problem I have with seafood here is they just put like milk and cheese and all sorts of weird stuff on it, and make it sweet or do all these different things, whereas in Asia it's a completely different thing. It's so much better. I don't know. I've gotten people that have gotten mad at my instant noodle reviews that are in Asia say, why don't you go back to like eating your hamburgers and stuff? It's like, I really don't like hamburgers at all. It's like, what would you rather have, dude? Would you rather have a hamburger or would you rather have some Thai food? Thai food. Would you rather have a hamburger or pizza? Pizza. Would I rather have a hamburger or, I don't know, generally, once in a blue moon, I'm like, you know what? I really want a burger. I haven't had a burger in so long. But then it's just like, I think about it for a second, and I'm like, a steak basically made into the consistency of baby food. I can't do it. I can't in good conscience do it. There's always the katsu burger. We've got those places around here. I don't know if that's like a thing known elsewhere, but basically they take a pork cutlet and bread it and fry it, and then they'll put it on a bun with like Kewpie mayo and lots of cabbage and all sorts of stuff, and it comes with fries with like this nice like curry dusted fries with this special katsu sauce, and freaking good. But that I don't consider a burger. Also, I like chicken sandwiches. I like chicken. If I'm gonna have anything remotely like a burger, give me a patty melt. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. But I generally don't go in for American food all that much. American breakfast food? Biscuits and gravy? That's good. I like chicken fried steak. That's my trick. And it's just so rare. If I went out for to a breakfast joint, I would get a chicken fried steak, and instead of, what kind of toast would you like? I'm like, give me a biscuit. Because then you get biscuits and gravy and chicken fried steak all in one. It's a compound thing. See, I'll go like that. I'm not going to go like, Anyway. Enough of the gesticulation, gesturing, and gentrification. It hydrated, but it looks really weird. This water was boiling hard. This noodle looks very, what's the term? Clinical. I don't know how else to put it. It looks like a brain. Okay. I don't know. Generally, I'm not a big fan of a buckwheat noodle. Jesus, what's wrong with me today? Don't answer that. A little bit of stuff. I'm really curious about this one. This one hails from China. Again, I mentioned before, and I'll reiterate, it came from S-Mart. Shop Smart, Shop S-Mart. Getting very close. I mean, it won't be coming out. This is April 26th right now. But the review for this, like on www.theramenraider.com, which you guys should really check out. Don't just watch me on frickin' YouTube. Because including this video you're watching, then you see like everything of the packaging, all sorts of stuff. But anyways, yeah, so my 5,000th review should be coming around, October 21st currently. I might do extra reviews to make it come sooner. That's, kind of what I just don't want it to butt up against the frickin' election. I want it to be like at the perfect time to shove it down the throats of news outlets, because when I'm going to be doing my 5,000th, I will take some time, maybe a day or two, and literally email every single news agency that I can find, News stories don't just happen. They're made. Yeah. But I do like press releases and stuff like that. There's ways you can do it for free. Some places want to charge a buttload of money. It sucks. But, I get it. They actually do get a lot of eyes on what's going on, but... yeah, press releases. But, yeah, this will be number, 4,991. That's a lot. Granted, it's hard for me not to say I've tried 4,991 different instant noodle varieties. Granted, that's not true. I've done 4,991 reviews. The absolute, probably like 98 to 99% have been instant noodle varieties or their ilk. But there's stuff in there, like you might have seen my reviews of porridges. There are things you'll find on the instant noodle aisle. I've done like Filipino porridges and congis and lots of weird stuff. But it's fun. If I just did the same thing every day, that's one thing I get from people too. Why don't you just why do you show it like all, it confuses people. And they think that you're reviewing based on what you're adding to it. I'm like, oh, certainly not. That's not what's going on. Like, as you can see right now, this is the base product. All right. And I will try the base product right now. And from that is where I will derive my thoughts on the product and come up with my score for it. Usually I think about it for a while and mull it over. I've got my own, I've got my process for how I do stuff. Okay. But yeah, I foresee in the next few months doing a lot of interviews and doing a lot. So how did you get started? What's your favorite? Answering the same questions over and over. I've done really good interviews before where they ask me just really off the wall questions, and that's what I like. I love doing interviews. It's fun. It's an honor. Cheers. Way too much Szechuan pepper. The sesame paste is really getting so muted by it. I drained the hell out of these noodles, but they're just kind of wet. That's a very, very wet sesame paste noodle. I'm used to sesame paste noodles being very dry. Incredibly dry. These aren't. And I think there's an audience for that. Personally, I like it kind of the more... Ooh, I'm gonna use my bowl! Giggity, giggity! More traditional style. Oh, sorry. Camera phone deal. It looks mostly like the noodle with nothing on it. That's how I feel about it. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna throw some spring onion on there. Definitely not gonna throw any mung bean sprouts. That would look untoward. We're gonna add some egg. I planned on using egg yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to use this egg. And then guess what? I didn't use the egg. And that was vexing for me once I realized, long after the review had been done, that no egg had been utilized. And there's some egg. There's some egg for you there. Whoa. Trying to think what else I can do to this. Why do I do that? I go for the paper towel to dry my hands off. I didn't need to do that. Maybe a little more onion. I gotta remember to get some of my basil for the next one. I'm gonna use some sesame seed. It's sesame paste noodle. That's fitting, yes? It's one of those days also that the sun decides to pop out and make my life a living hell repeatedly for photography. Got some crushed red pepper. But not for you. Wow, that pepper. Ah, but the sun has gone away in my photography spot. So watch that spin around a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching. The next one you're gonna see is right here. And this is Omachi from Vietnam. This is their shrimp, instant noodles shrimp hot and sour flavor. No, shrimp sour and hot flavor. Don't want to get that wrong. Anyways, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Like, subscribe. It's a good thing to do. Do it. So, yeah, bye-bye.